This segment of Naperville Sports Weekly is brought to you by BMO Harris Bank.
We are here at Naperville Central. I'm joined by Kyle Ramey, captain of the Naperville Central boys volleyball team. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So, coming in as a senior, what were the expectations for you for the team this year?
So I knew we were going to have a pretty solid team this year. Me and coach kind of talked about that during tryouts, and we had a solid squad. So pretty much specifically conference championship. Fell a little bit short of that this year, but to make a pretty decent playoff run, and we're just at the start of playoffs, so we gotta kind of stay focused right now, and I think we can make a good run, and I believe at the beginning of the season that we could, so now is our chance pretty much.
Being a captain for your senior year, what's that been like?
It's been really special. I mean, sophomore year I was captain of JV, but being captain of a varsity team, I've never done that since I stopped playing soccer sophomore year, so I never made it to varsity, but it's been pretty special to kind of see and kind of lead everybody and see how they grow throughout the season and kind of be a part of that and kind of be a main factor in that and helping the underclassmen and stuff like that.
Was it kind of weird the first couple of practices?
A little bit, because everybody was kind of looking at me and Brandon, the other captain, and I was like, I mean, yeah, like I'm used to it pretty much, being captains of other teams, but yeah, it was a little bit different because big program, so everybody's kind of looking at you, so.
In your 4 years here, what do you think you've had to work hardest at individually to get to where you want to be?
I think kind of leading more with my voice, like that's kind of something me and coach talked about a little bit that we need to work on, is kind of instead of leading by example like all the time, kind of lead with a voice sometimes and speak out and communicate and stuff like that. So I've beginning to start doing that, and that's kind of why we've had a pretty successful season. And
so now you're graduated, you're done with school.
Yeah.
What's the routine been like? Has it been weird since you've been out?
A little bit. It's a little strange schedule change because all the underclassmen are in school, so they're just used to having practice right after school. So I've been sleeping in a little bit, catching up on some sleep. Yeah, just kind of hanging out, not doing much. I mean,
what do you do till you get practice?
I mean, usually just watch some TV or sleep, have lunch, kind of relax a little bit. From all the 4 years that I've had to wake up early and go to practice right after school, so just a little bit of recuperation.
Now going into playoff time, you only got one more practice after this one until playoffs. Is there a different level that you think your team needs to go to focus and play at that level, or is it going to be the same routine every single day as usual?
We've been a little bit inconsistent at times this season. We've played super well one match, and then the next we just don't. So we kind of need to find that high level that we know we can play at and just kind of keep that going throughout the playoffs, and we can make a serious run, I believe.
What do you think the cause of that inconsistency is?
Sometimes it's just kind of mental stuff, kind of like communication or just kind of mental errors, making errors at bad times. Like in close matches, we just make errors down the stretch. But yeah, a lot of it's kind of in our heads mostly. We're all skilled enough to play at a high level, so that's not really the issue. It's just kind of mental errors that we need to clean up.
In your 4 years here, who's been your favorite team to play against?
Probably North.
And do you have a favorite win too?
Yeah, Naperville North probably. That's always a good match between any sport, between Central and North. But yeah, it's always close. Last year, I think we went to 3 with them, so it's always exciting. And then this year we won pretty easily. But favorite match, we played in a tournament at Brother Rice, and we were a 2 seed in our pool, and so we played the 1 seed, which was the #1 team in the state of Missouri, and they were the 2-time defending state champions, and we beat them in 2. And yeah, it was the most fun I've ever had between high school and club season, so that was really special.
Now, kind of looking back a little bit, now you being a senior captain, who did you look up to when you were younger as maybe a captain or just an older player?
Like in the program or just overall? Jack Burton, I believe he's playing Division I right now at Grand Canyon University. But when I came in as a freshman, I was just like, oh my God, like he's so good. And everybody, that's how everybody acted. They were just like, wow, like. And he was still a junior, and he was making records like with kills and aces and stuff like that as a junior. And then the next year, I got to play with him a little bit at the end of the season because me and Brandon got pulled up to varsity for playoff time. And so he was a role model for me, and I kind of wanted to be like him when I was a senior. So he kind of molded me a little bit.
And going into playoff time here, what aspect of this team do you think makes you guys... Going into playoff time here, what aspect of this team you think makes you guys most dangerous that you can make a long run?
I believe our chemistry is very solid. Off the court, it's amazing. On the court, that's kind of where the inconsistency comes from a little bit, but when we're clicking on the court, it's really special to watch and be a part of. That helps us a lot in tight situations because we know that the person next to us is going to play until the ball hits the floor, and we just keep playing for each other, and yeah, we don't let a ball drop for one another.
Last thing for you, beyond volleyball here, college plans. Where are you going next year, and what's the major?
I will be attending Indiana University next year and majoring in psychology.
And you're going to try to play club volleyball, is that
yes,
correct?
Yeah, I'll try out for the club team.
Can't stop, right?
No.
Can't let it go.
No, yeah.
Well, good luck the rest of the way. Hope you guys make a long run, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, appreciate it.